To you and welcome in to Cyprus High School for Viewmont football on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. We have got the Cyprus Pirates hosting the Viewmont Vikings. A pleasant good evening to you and welcome in. Trevor Allen here with you as we take a look first at our Trucordia players to watch here for both teams. We'll start on Viewmont. After talking to Coach Andrew Jones before the game, he said, I want to highlight my offensive line. All 5 guys started last year. They're all back this year, and they are the heart and soul of this team. They don't get the credit whenever we score touchdowns. They averaged 4 yards per carry last week in their 24-0 win over the Bonneville Lakers. So that is very efficient football right there for that offensive line, and he's looking for them to have another big night for this Viewmont offense. And then for the Cyprus Pirates, talking to offensive coordinator Dallas Garode and head coach Jake Hardcastle, Rush Langford, their junior wide receiver and defensive back. He had 8 catches, 66 yards, and also ended up having an interception on defense last week in their 24-7 loss to Clearfield. But he is a bright spot, a dynamic playmaker for this Cyprus Pirates offense. So that is our Trucordia players to watch here as now they meet at midfield to get the coin toss going. Cyprus will be in their blue, and Viewmont will be in the road white. Both teams coming off of different results. For the Pirates, as I mentioned, coming off of a 24-7 loss to Clearfield on the road. Viewmont enjoyed a 24-0 shutout win over the Bonneville Lakers. And both teams coming in being overlooked, frankly. I mean, you look at the Deseret News coaches polls that were put in for their regions. In Region 6, Viewmont picked to finish last. But that's also a very stacked region. You've got Olympus. You've got, as I'm starting to name those off now, starting to forget. But you've got Woods Cross, Alta, Bountiful, Brighton, all in that region. So it is a gauntlet. It's probably the toughest region. Maybe Region 7 might have a word with that as far as the toughest region in 5A. Obviously, overall, the toughest region in the entire state is Region 3. There's no doubt about that. For Cyprus, picked to finish 5th out of 8 teams in Region 4, and obviously the go-ahead front runner is the West Panthers, the defending region champions and semifinalists from last year. Sure look like a team that will probably go back to Rice Eccles once again. And Cyprus will see them the very last week of the season at West High School. And it looks like, if I'm going off of, I did not look at the officials as they were showing that on who gets the ball and all that. But it looks like that Viewmont is going to receive. And in the backfield is number 1, Cash Hawkins. And looks like number 11, Brady Clegg, I believe, is in the backfield, back to receive for the Viewmont Vikings. And then Cyprus will kick it off. That means they will get the ball to start the second half here. I will try to keep you up to date on the clock as best I can here in the stadium, so apologize for that. As we're already at week number 2 of the high school football season here in the state of Utah. We've got games all up and down the state of Utah on KSLSports.com, the KSL Sports app, KSL Plus app, and on YouTube. And kicking off for the Cyprus Pirates is number 45, Larry Flores. And this will be a Skin Science Institute kickoff. As take a little bit of time to get going here. Oh, 6:57. But we're good to go up here. We're ready to go. And so are the Pirates and the Vikings. Only the second meeting all time between these two teams. The last time they met was in 1980. Quentin and I were, neither of us were alive. I'll just say that. I was not around in 1980. So, and we are underway here with the Skin Science Institute kickoff. And Hawkins is going to receive. And he will bring it to the 30. He'll cut to the outside to the 40, and he's being dragged down just shy of the 40 by number 1, Bryson Tippy. And that was a good return there.
First down, Vikings, ball placed at the 38-yard line. Vikings quarterback number 13, Brett Tobey.
All right, and now Brett Tubby will come in at quarterback. And he'll hand off. And he is stopped in the backfield, or maybe he'll get to the line of scrimmage. Is Miles Frey, the running back. So good coverage there by the Pirates. Tubby last week in their win played very well. 10 of 19, 76 yards. He did throw 2 interceptions, though, but that's in this style of offense. Here on second down, Tubby on the run. And he'll get it over to number 2. That is Austin Cannon. And that'll be a first down. As we take a look at the replay there. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Vikings as they are now in Cyprus territory at the 46-yard line. Tubby sends a man in motion, sends Clegg. It looks like a broken play. And Cyprus was able to capitalize on that. Tubby able to get back to the line of scrimmage. So second down and 10. Still at the 46 as we are under 11 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Tubby breaks the huddle. Trips to the top of your screen. So 3-by-1. Sends Frey. He goes out on the halfback. He goes up to the 40. Cuts up to the 30, and he's tackled out of bounds. We'll see where they mark him down at. And Bentley Lowe is on the tackle there. Gets to the 29-yard line. So a big gain there, and that's a first down for the Vikings. Here's Tubby, play action, cuts to the outside, down to the 20-yard line, near the sticks. That's to number 18, Ethan Pitt.
Brings up third down.
So it'll bring up third down. Excuse me, second and 2. Tubby in the pistol, gets it to Clegg, and he is stopped right there by number 4, Devon Ogletree. Or Devin Ogletree, excuse me. So that's a loss, and it brings up third and somewhat long. I would say third and about 6. But this Vikings offense has shown that they're able to get the ball down the field. Here's 3rd and 6. Empty set, trips to the bottom of your screen. 3-by-2. Tubby goes out to Clegg, who's at the sticks, and he will get there, and that'll be a first down. So Clegg, Pitt once again making another big play, and that will get the Vikings a fresh set of downs, and they are inside the red zone. Now he comes out in the pistol. He'll go under center now. Tubby with the little tush push. Quarterback sneak. He'll get about 2 yards on that. Oh, they actually didn't give him a first down on that last play. Now they will. So it was inches on that play. And now they move the sticks. Now in the pistol once again. Tubby looking downfield. He's got a man. Caught! And it's a touchdown! That's Austin Cannon from Tubby. What a play there. Just a one-on-one man coverage on the outside. Tubby puts it into Cannon right in that spot for him, and he goes up and makes a play. Great pass there by Brett Tubby, and an even better catch by Austin Cannon, and the PAT is good. And that is our score, 7-0. Here with 8:47 to go here on the Rewind Sports Network.
So now he decides to exercise. Yes, this was the best angle.
Life can get a little messy.
No way. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Best day ever.
Some taps create chaos.
No.
TapSpend gives you 1% cash back when you spend and 2.75% APY when you don't. Tap responsibly. Visit tapbank.com.
Seven nothing is our score as the kickoff here for the Vikings, and Ethan Pitt kicks it away. And for the Pirates, it's Tippy, Bryson Tippy. He'll get to the 15, almost to the 20-yard line, and he'll get down to the 19, and they'll actually mark him at the 20, and that's where the offense will come out. Sid McElrath is the quarterback, was the JV quarterback last year for the Pirates, and he takes over after graduating the quarterbacks last year for the Pirates. Threw 2 interceptions late, and that was when they were down by a couple of scores to Clearfield. And talking to Dallas Guerrero, the offensive coordinator for Cyprus, he just said he was just a little rushed trying to force things, but he's feeling confident here as the Pirates come out on offense. Hand off to Losifano. And he had a big game last week for Cyprus. Second down and 9 now for the Pirates. And they've got a couple of playmakers. Right now they're going 2 by 1. McElrath. He'll look deep. He's got a man, and it's Rush Langford. He'll get into Viewmont territory. What a pass. And he'll get down to the 44-yard line in Viewmont territory. As you look on the Tab Bank replay. McElrath, or excuse me, McElreath. Or they just told me to call him Sid. Great pass on the run. Now he's going to go up. He's going to make a change. And it looks like we got a delay of game on the Pirates. Not quite the play you want, right, coming out of a big chunk play, is to get a delay of game penalty. So we'll see how the Pirates respond now with a 1st and 15 right at the 49-yard line in Viewmont territory. McElreath. He'll go out to Langford again. He'll get about 4 yards on that to the 45-yard line, almost to the back to the original line of scrimmage. 1 yard short. It'll bring up second down. And about 11 to go. And a false start. I saw that coming from all the way up here. So once again, Cyprus, costly penalties as they're trying to get down the field. And talking to Coach Jones from Viewmont before the game, he said we need to stop the first down run. We got to stop their run game, especially on the early downs, to keep them behind the sticks. And right now, Cyprus is helping them out with that. In the pistol, McElreath rolls out, and does he get it back to the line of scrimmage is the question. And they say yes, so it's not intentional grounding, and it'll bring up 3rd and 15.
On the press number 28 for the Vikings, Miles Fry.
As Sid will get the play call from Coach Garode. Drop back to pass. Looking, he was going for number 10. That's Gunnar Fredrickson, but it was broken up there. Great play by Brady Clegg, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Pirates will punt. It was showing a promising drive for Cyprus, but then penalties just hurt them on there. A false start, delay a game, just penalties that you cannot afford to give up when you're trying to go up against a potent offense like Viewmont. You gotta keep the ball and keep possession and keep their offense off the field. But the punt is down near the 30-yard line. I believe they're going to mark it at the 32. And they will. We'll go ahead and take a break and be back after this here on the Rewind Sports. First and 10 at the 32-yard line for the Viewmont Vikings. Brett Tubby back in the pistol. Play action, and it's deflected at the line of scrimmage. And it's incomplete, almost picked off. But Fry almost got that. Damon Fry almost had that.
Second down.
And it was deflected at the line of scrimmage by Isa Vanisi, the edge rusher. Cyprus will play multiple fronts on the defensive side of the ball. They've got 4 down right now. Tubby drops back on a screen play, and it's blown up right there. But now there's a flag down, too. I wonder what that's going to be, but Jesse Johnson on the catch. Cyrus Armenta, the sophomore, on that tackle. We'll see what they have here from the officials. Ineligible man downfield, so it's on Viewmont. And so that'll back up the Vikings. Not something that Coach Jones will want to see. So they'll back him up. 5 yards, so 2nd and 15. Ball at the 27. Tubby Looking, he's got a man, and he does, and it's Cash Hawkins. He'll get up the middle, past midfield, down to the 40, and Cash Hawkins coming up big once again here for the Vikings, and just like that, they went from behind the sticks into Cyprus territory. So down to the 40-yard line. They were at the 27 in their own territory. So a big-time chunk play there for Cash Hawkins. And last week for Cash, 3 catches for 10 yards. He also had a 55-yard touchdown pass on a trick play, as now it gets to down to the 20, and that's number 12, Damon Fry. And now that'll bring the Vikings into the red zone. As you look here on our Tab Bank replay. Gets right up there down to the 20, and they actually mark him down at the 19. Two by two is the set here. Tubby. Hands off to Fry. Miles Fry. And he'll get a good push on there. He'll gain 6. So 2nd and 4. No, that'll actually be 5 yards. Because the marker is at the 9-yard line, the first down marker. Tubby in trouble, and he's sacked. And that is Nafa Fanene getting to Tubby on that play. Only 1 sack last week for the Pirates, so they've already matched that here in the first quarter with 4:30 to go here in the opening quarter. And it brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and 15. Got to get to the 9-yard line for Viewmont. And Cyprus comes out in a 4-down front, a 4-3 front 7, and a timeout called by Coach Jones. We'll take it with them. Be back.
Oh, hold up, sweetie. Hospital bills from the accident piled up, and insurance company just won't pay for it. Bike's gotta go.
After a car wreck, the insurance company wants you to settle fast for less than you deserve. Don't let them.
Before you talk to the insurance company, talk to us.
Craig Swap & Associates fights to make sure you don't leave money on the table. One call, that's all.
801-444-4444.
.408 to go here. Viewmont with a 7-0 lead as they are just outside the red zone now following a sack by Nafa Fanene for the Pirates. And the Vikings are at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 15. Tubby. Send a man in motion. Takes the snap. And a little trickeration pass, and he's open. Cash Hawkins into the end zone. Touchdown, Viewmont. Little trickeration play as you look here on our Tab Bank replay. Goes over to Braxton Morris, and Morris finds Hawkins all alone for a touchdown. Now, that was actually Hawkins last week on the first play of the game against Bonneville. Threw a touchdown pass, 55 yards for a score. And Tubby goes in for the 2-point conversion. See if he's in. And they're saying he is. So tack on 2 more points here for the Vikings. 4:01 to go. Viewmont up 15-0. Be back after this.
Nobody in Utah has more Toyota trucks than Orem Toyota. With multiple Toyota locations, we simply carry more trucks than anyone. And every single one comes with one simple promise. The price you see online is the price you pay. That's our full offering price with every dealer add-on and a $499 dock fee included. You only add tax, title, and registration. No games, no gimmicks, and no surprises. Orem Toyota, you lead the way. Shop every truck online today at oremtoyota.com.
Welcome back. Ethan Pitt will get our Skin Science Institute kickoff underway here. Following a Braxton Morris trick play, touchdown pass, 25 yards to Cash Hawkins. And they go into the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll see what Cyprus can do to respond now, down 15-0.
Take the field, 1st and 10 from the 20.
So they'll start at the 20, 1st and 10. McElreath. Play action. Cuts to the outside, tries to go to Fanene, and he drops it.
Number 7, not that Fanene. Pass is incomplete, but just 7 yards.
So 2nd and 10 now. McElreath in the pistol, and they're showing pressure as Viewmont. Press man coverage. Fanene goes in motion. Handoff to Fano. And he's brought down by number 34. That's Owen Seeley.
Number 34 for the Vikings finally on the tackle.
Losi Fano on the carry. And that'll bring up 3rd and 4.
3rd down and 4 yards to go. Ball at 26.
And it looks like Coach Jones wants another timeout. So timeout on the field. We'll go ahead and take a break. You're watching Viewmont football on the Rewind Sports Network.
Come on over here, get closer. Let me show you these trailers we got. Big dump, small dump, get the gooseneck. Loaded up with an ATV trailer. Flatbed, aluminum. Tilt trailers. Come check out these trailers.
Cyprus facing a 3rd and 4 here with 3:23 to go here in the 1st quarter. McElreath in the pistol, takes the snap. And the ball is loose on the handoff, and Viewmont thinks they have it. It was a fumble on the exchange. And they're saying it's Viewmont football. Costly turnover here for Cyprus. And that'll bring out Viewmont's offense to try and go up 3 scores.
1st and 10 Vikings from the 24-yard line.
And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown. And that's Austin Cannon once again. And we're not even at the end of the third quarter. And it's a touchdown for Viewmont. They go up 21-0 with the PAT pending. And they will attempt the PAT. They went for 2 last time. Logan Campbell kicking. And that is good. So that will put Viewmont up 22-0. Here, also want to remind you, we're brought to you by Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 2.75% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. Tab responsibly. Visit tabbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. Now Cyprus has got to come up with some answers. As Ethan Pitt will kick it off here, a Skin Science Institute kickoff. And we'll go into the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Cyprus will come out with their offense once again. Only had to come off for 1 play plus the PAT and the kickoff, following a fumble. And it was on the exchange, so that's both on the quarterback and on the running back. So we'll see how the Pirates respond now. 1st and 10 at the 20. McElreath. Play action, and he's brought down for a sack. Gabe Draper with the sack. And it was a loss of 7 on that play. That brings the Pirates down to the 13-yard line. I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here, but there are new rules for the mercy rules here in the state of Utah. Don't want to bring that up yet. As we get closer, maybe. McElreath going deep, and it's picked off. He's trying to go for Langford, and it is Austin Cannon. He's down to the 5, into the end zone, touchdown! Austin Cannon once again.
Number 2, Austin Cannon picks it off. Penalty marker is on the field on the 5-yard line. Stay tuned.
You look right there, that was a great interception by Cannon. A pick 6. There is a flag on the field, but it looks like it's going to be the touchdown will stand.
He's holding on the Vikings. He's going to negate that touchdown. It's a 10-yard penalty for the spot of the flag. Interception is still good.
The interception is still good. It's just not a touchdown anymore. So we'll take the points off because of the penalty.
Viking ball at the 15-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here with 2:09 to go here in the first quarter. So Viewmont will bring their offense out. Tubby, good stutter step there. He gets to the 10, and he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown. Brett Tubby for 6. And that touchdown will count as there's no flags on the field. And it makes it 28-0 Vikings, PAT pending. That left the whole left side wide open, and Tubby just had one man to beat and had that quick step back like he does in basketball. Tubby, one of the star players for the Vikings basketball team. So we will see Tubby wearing a Viewmont Vikings basketball uniform after football. But he's busy playing football. Now PAT is good, 29-0. We'll be back after this here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Where life grows, home begins. Bank of Utah.
Pitt with the kickoff once again, a Skin Science Institute kickoff. And it'll go in the end zone for a touchback. See what Cyprus can do here now. So far, turnovers have been the issue. Turnovers and penalties. Now I think it's, I don't like to have it happen as a broadcaster, but the mercy rule is different this year. You still have if you're up by 35 points in the second half, in that third quarter, the clock runs on everything but timeouts. But once you hit a 44-point lead, as Sid McElraith goes into the air and almost picked off again as he got hit on the throw. But if you are up by 44 points in the fourth quarter, game's over. So we're still a couple of touchdowns away from that. Just making people aware that that is the new rule this year for the mercy rule here in the state of Utah for high school football. But it's 2nd and 10. Pirates have shown signs of being able to get down the field. It's always been called back from penalties, or they're stepping on their own toes here. McElraith looking for Fredrickson. And he makes the catch. Oh my goodness! Gunnar Fredrickson. I'm pretty sure he caught that on his helmet. What a catch by Gunnar. One-on-one man coverage, and that's exactly what the Pirates need as they are at midfield. Now a handoff.
Handoff in the line of scrimmage. Gain of 1 on first down for your second.
Gain of 1 for Fano. We'll see if the momentum shifts now here for the Pirates. As Gunnar Fredrickson had, I believe, 7 catches last week. He's one of their top 2 receivers. They try to go to the other one and rush Langford. And that one couldn't get it to rush Langford. So that'll bring up 3rd and 9 for the Pirates. Want to remind you that Viewmont Football on the Rewind Sports Network brought to you by DC Sports Cards. Ready to level up your collection? Visit DC Sports Cards in West Bountiful. We've got weekly events, a wide selection of sports cards, memorabilia, Pokemon, Magic, The Gathering, and more. Want to thank them for their support of Viewmont Football. McElraith tries to go to Tippy and just outside. Or no, that was Fanene. Nafa Fanene. He has a sack. And it's 4th and 9. Cyprus is going to go for it. 4th and long. McElraith. And tried to go to Langford, and it goes incomplete. And a turnover on downs. So Viewmont will take over at the 50-yard line. While we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Wadup's Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental, properties, cars, or recreational vehicles, Wadup's Insurance Agency is the local insurance pro you can count on. Call or text us at 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program. 43.6 seconds to go here. Seems like this first quarter's taken a really long time as we look at our ticker. Brought to you by the Huntsman School of Business at Utah State University. And it looks like a gain of about 3 yards for the Vikings on first down. As the clock will run. This will probably be the last play of the quarter. Tubby to Fry on the handoff, cuts to the outside, goes over a man, and he'll get down inside the 40-yard line, and they'll stop the clock momentarily while they move the sticks. But they're just going to let the clock run out in the quarter. So it'll be a fresh set of downs for the Vikings at the 38-yard line in Cyprus territory when we come back here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back. Second quarter action about to get underway. Trevor Allen here with you. Quentin Psyche on the camera. Here on this Friday night, week 2 of the high school football season. Viewmont taking a commanding 29-0 lead over the Pirates. Scored 4 touchdowns in that quarter. And they're knocking on the door of the red zone once again. Tubby in an empty set, rolls out, now he has to roll the other way. Flag thrown, and he goes down by a herd of Pirates. All the way down to the 45-yard line, back in their own territory. Flag is on the play. We'll see who it's on. Holding on the offense. So it's declined because they lost more yards on that sack than they did accepting the penalty. So the 45-yard line in their own territory now. That was a big sack. That was a 16-yard loss on that play. So now it's 2nd and 26 for the Vikings. Tubby on a screen play, almost picked off. Went right into the hands of number 33, Cyrus Armenta. Now for you Cyprus alum or fans tuning in, that last name does sound familiar. His older brother, Skylar Armenta, was the quarterback for Cyprus, was a linebacker and state champion wrestler. So, but Cyrus trying to carry the legacy of the Armenta name, and a sophomore, one of the standout defensive players on this Pirate defense. Another name to watch is number 28, Bentley Lowe. And Tubby, and a big hit, but he still caught it. Oh my goodness. That was Draylon Jensen. Let's look at that on the Tab Bank instant replay. Clean pocket and just gets hit right on contact there. I think that was either number 40 or number 10 for Cyprus. It could be, I think it was 40. It's hard to get the number there. Edgar Chavez or Gunnar Fredrickson. Actually, it wasn't Gunnar. He's on the sideline. Drops back, Tubby, looking deep, got a man, and it's caught against his chest. And I believe it's Ethan Pitt. And they're fighting for it. And he caught it. It's a catch. Let's look at the instant replay. My goodness. caught that in traffic. Number 11 was on that play for Cyprus, Eric Maldonado. But Pitt said, nope, that's my football. Now, just like that, they're in the red zone. Tubby, he'll keep it. And he'll get down to the 6-yard line. Gains 3 yards. Second and goal. Go ahead and put that ticker back up for you so you can check some scores from around the state. Brought to you by the Huntsman School of Business at Utah State University. Tubby, and it's deflected. Great job there on the line, at the line of scrimmage by Steele Griggs. So now it's 3rd and goal at the 6. As you see the scores on your screen, a lot of them available here on KSLSports.com. Battle of the Rock, you can join David James and Riley Jensen. JJ and Sly are at Woods Cross for our Game Night Live Game of the Week. We've also got Mountain Ridge Lehigh, IMG Academy coming in from Florida to take on the Lone Peak Knights, as there's a timeout taken by Cyprus. We'll go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back with 9:42 to go here in the second quarter.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
A big 3rd and goal coming up. Cyprus wanted to call a timeout and talk about it. But it also gives Viewmont an opportunity to discuss what they want to do offensively, as they are a touchdown away from the clock running in the second half, in the first part of the mercy rule. Meanwhile, Cyprus trying to avoid that. Hand off to Fry, and he is blasted right there by Bentley Lowe.
Brought down hard by the Pirate defense. With 5 yards to go, it's 4th down.
And now it's 4th down after only a gain of 1. They're going to go for it with 9:18 to go and a 29-0 lead. Viewmont just needs 5 yards to get into the end zone. Tubby in the pistol. 2 to his left, 1 to his right. He's looking deep into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown on the fade! And that's Brady Clegg.
Short-handed catch number 11, Brady Clegg. Over it.
What a catch by Clegg. What a ball by Tubby. And now it's 35-0 pending PAT. And the kick is up, and it is good. 36-0. We'll be back with the kickoff here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Mila. This is my story. I learn anywhere with Utah Online School. I live in Utah, and sometimes I live in Washington, D.C. I go to museums, monuments, and learn history. They are my classroom.
Utah Online School surrounds students with a team that helps them strive, grow, and compete at their highest level.
I can learn anywhere.
Utah Online School, built for focus, powered by support. Visit utahonline.org today.
Getting ready for our Skin Science Institute kickoff. Ethan Pitt, once again, he's been busy. And that'll go deep into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Pirates once again. They've had chances. They've had some big plays. Just can't get into the red zone and can't capitalize. As Coach Hardcastle trying to build this program back to what it was when Sonny Sudbury was the head coach. McElrath out to Fanene. And it's caught, and they will mark him down at the 26. So a gain of 6 on first down, 4 yards to go on second. As the Pirate student section below us getting amped up and ready to go. Guessing they're doing some social media videos. That's what kids do nowadays. McElrath hands it off to Fano. Losi will get maybe a yard. It looks like he'll get a yard. So now it'll be 3rd and 3 coming up for the Pirates. McElrath in the pistol. And it's caught by Fanene. We'll see where they mark him out at, but he is going to get the first down. That's a big play for Nafa and for this Pirate offense. Viewmont has done a great job, though, defensively, creating turnovers, getting into the backfield. McElrath, he'll just throw it away. Tripping him up was number 43, that's Gabe Draper. 7:24 to go here in the second quarter. Second and 10 at the 37-yard line is Cyprus. Low snap, McElrath gathers, tries to go to Fanene, and they're going to throw the flag. Braxton Morris was on the coverage there, and he's probably going to get called for a hold or a pass interference. It is a hold. So that's a 10-yard penalty. And it'll be first down for Cyprus. And that will bring the marker down to the 46-yard line. And a fresh set of downs for Cyprus, knocking on the door of Viewmont territory. 7:19 to go here in the second. Drops back and overthrows Rush Langford. It was there for the taking, just couldn't quite get it on the money. McElrath in the pistol. Another low snap. He'll go up into the pocket. Now he's going to hold on to it, and he'll get down to the 48-yard line. No gain 2 on second down. So it'll be 3rd and long. Little breeze coming in behind us from the Ochre Mountains, and it was raining at kickoff. Rained for a minute. There was some lightning in the area about an hour and a half before kick, which just makes me really nervous, as Fanene couldn't haul that one in either. Nice thrown ball by McElreath. And I say it makes me nervous because last week I was producing the Wasatch Cedar game in Heber and had a lightning delay, and had a lightning delay last year. And I was partnered with Quentin in that game and partnered with Quentin tonight. So it was all the makings. I think the only thing we were missing was Brian Brown. So, and he's not here. He's in Lehigh. Fourth and 8. McElreath. He's got Rush Langford caught, and that's a first down. Big time play on 4th down. Rush Langford, one of our Trucordia players to watch, making a big time play for Cyprus. .609 to go. Clock running. McElreath. Hands off to Bentley Lowe.
And off of the line of scrimmage, number 28. Bentley Lowe. Lowering the boot, getting 2 yards. Second down.
One of their stud linebackers, but also backup running back. He'll go out to the flat to Langford. Langford up. He'll cut outside to almost to the 35-yard line. He's marked out at the 37. And that'll be a gain of 3 on second down. So 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, they call it. They're at the 37, so 3rd and 4 actually. McElreath steps up into the pocket, tries to get out, tries to throw it away, and he throws it right to Coach Jones's hands. Good hands by Coach Jones. And it'll bring up 4th down. He's able to avoid the sack, avoid the intentional grounding. But did not avoid 4th down. And that's what they're facing right now. McElreath changing the play call. And goes through the hands of Gunnar Fredrickson as he tries to get it before it goes to the turf. But that'll be a turnover on downs. Viewmont will take over. So Viewmont will take over at their own 37-yard line. Is Tuvey in the offense. Been fantastic here tonight. And it'll go to Cash Hawkins. Cuts back to the outside to the 50. He's off to the races. Down to the 30, to the 20. One man to beat. And he won't get there. He'll get into the end zone. Oh, nope. They say he's out at the 11, or no, 16-yard line. Why don't we look here on our instant replay to see where he got out. Great little screenplay there. And then just great speed by Cash Hawkins. Let's see if he gets out there. Ooh, I don't know. I'm looking at my broadcast assistants here, Parker and David. Was he out? No? Okay, well, the official said he was out, so. And a timeout called by, I'm guessing Cyprus, because each team has one timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit uccu.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
.442 to go here in the second quarter. Viewmont in the red zone after a questionable out-of-bounds call on Viewmont. Cash Hawkins, I thought he was in. He was still in bounds all the way to the end zone, but they said he was out at the 16. Now handoff to Clegg on the jet sweep, and he'll get all the way down to the 10-yard line. Just keep turning them legs.
Finally brought down by number 33 of the Pirates, Cyrus Armenta.
Cyrus Armenta on the tackle for the Pirates. This Viewmont team is loaded.
And off the 28 into the line of scrimmage. Gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third down.
3rd and 6. Clock running. Okay. Just trying to make Quentin laugh. I don't know if that even picked up on my mic, honestly. As Fry goes into the end zone. Touchdown, Viewmont.
Miles Fry. From 11 yards out.
And they're signaling too.
Coming in for the extra point once again is Logan Campbell.
Oh, nope, they're going to go for 1. And the kick is up by Campbell, and it is good. So 3:07 to go, 42-0, Viewmont. We'll go ahead and take a timeout and be back here on the Rewind Sports Network.
Your whole life, you woke up before the sun, you worked hard, so your family could have the things they want. Everything was going great, until one night when you were hit by a drunk driver. Now you're out of work, bills are piling up, and you're worried about your family. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry will get you the settlement you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Another Skin Science Institute kickoff for Viewmont. I'm starting to lose count how many times they've done. I think 6. And as Pitt has almost every single time got it into the back of the end zone. I'm pretty sure all but one has gone in for a touchback. And here come the Pirates. Viewmont defense already out. Offensive coordinator Dallas Garode giving his offense the play call. First and 10 at the 20. McElreath. He'll roll out. Looking deep, and it's picked off again. And it's Austin Cannon again. And he'll get down inside the 10. And I think that's the third interception thrown by McElreath. Losifano is the one who pushed him out of bounds. And it's actually at the 13. It wasn't inside the 10. But chance to make this a very big lead. As you look here on the instant replay, nice hit at the end as well. But Austin Cannon, Cash Hawkins, Brett Tovey have all been fantastic on both sides of the ball. Well, Tovey on offense, but the other two guys on both sides of the ball as they run the ball up the middle, get down to the 5-yard line.
Gain of 9 on first down, we've got second down and 1, ball from the 5-yard line.
So 2nd and 1. Actually, call it 2. No, call it 1. It's far away, that one official, with the sticks. So they call it 2nd and 2 at the 6, but they're really at the 5. Handoff to Jesse Johnson. He'll get down to the 2. Take a look at our scoreboard. Brought to you by the John M. Huntsman School of Business at Utah State University. Proud sponsor of high school football here at KSL Sports. If you look at the game last night, Syracuse-Granger, 2 of the 3 Thursday night games went mercy rule. And Tovey into the end zone for a touchdown. And that puts the Vikings up 49-0. And the PAT is up, and it is good. Make it 50-0. 1:44 to go here at Cyprus High School. We'll be back after this.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Another Skin Science Institute kickoff. Into the back of the end zone once again is Ethan Pitt and the kickoff.
Ball kicked out of the end zone. First and 10 Pirates.
As the offense for Cyprus comes out, want to remind you, Tab Bank, home of the Tab Spend Rewards checking account with 2.75% annual percentage yield on your account balance and 1% cash back on eligible purchases. Tab responsibly. Visit tabbank.com to learn more. Member FDIC. Trevor Allen, Quentin Psyche on the camera. My broadcast assistants, Parker and David. Trying to not screw things up. So far, I think they're doing all right. First and 10 for the Pirates. Low snap. Handoff to Fano. He'll cut back inside. Nice run there. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, but avoided a big loss. And another big play made there for a loss. And a timeout for Coach Jones with 1 minute left on the clock, exactly. He'll take his last timeout. We'll take it with him after that big tackle for loss. We'll be back after this.
Strong Volkswagen is setting you free from high payments and high interest rates. It's our Freedom to Drive sale. Lease a new 2026 Volkswagen Jetta S from $199 a month. Get rates as low as 1.9% APR. Or save up to $5,000 on select new VW models. Plus, oil changes are only $59.95, and every vehicle is backed with our no-charge lifetime warranty. Only at Strong Volkswagen. Break free from high prices during our Freedom to Drive sale. Visit strongvw.com.
Exactly 1 minute to go here in the second quarter. And no, that is not a typo. It has been all Viewmont here in the first half. They have come out and absolutely dominated this game on both sides of the ball. And Cyprus hasn't really helped matters for the most part. They've had some solid drives, just haven't been able to capitalize. McElrath goes to rush Langford, and he'll get to the 19-yard line, so he is almost back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll mark him, yep, at the 19, and it's 4th down, and Cyprus is going to punt with 53.9 to go. And Sid McElrath comes over to the near sideline and throws his helmet down in frustration, and I don't blame him. It's been a tough game for Cyprus. And the punt was not well done there. And that just adds fuel to the fire here for Viewmont. With 44.9 seconds to go, they're in great position to add another score before halftime. And Cyprus will get the ball to start the second half. And we will have a running clock in the second half. And if Cyprus doesn't start getting points on the board, this game will only go one more quarter. With the new mercy rule, if you are up by 44 points or more in the fourth quarter or heading into the fourth quarter, the game is over. Tubby rolls to his right, looking, got a man, caught at the 20 and down inside the 20-yard line, down to the 17, and that is number 1, Cash Hawkins. And they're going no huddle, so we'll have to back out of the replay. Apologies there. Tubby, empty set, and he's going to be sacked.
Big sack in the backfield for the Pirates. Number 20 on that one, Steele Griggs.
Steele Griggs on that sack. 15 seconds and counting on the clock. 2nd and 10, or excuse me, 2nd and long. Tubby looking deep into the end zone, overthrows the intended receiver. That is Draylon Jensen was the intended target there. So it brings up 3rd and long. Got to get to, looks like the 7 for the Pirates, or for the Vikings, excuse me. But 7.6, so, but it looks like they're going to kick it. Ethan Pitt is going to kick the field goal. And it is blocked. And it'll roll into the end zone, and Cyprus will let it stay there. And that puts 0.5 on the clock.
0.5 seconds left in the half. Pirates take over on down.
So the Pirates will take over and will run one play. My guess is they'll just knee on the ball. McElrath is under center. And he will knee it. And that'll end the half. I do want to remind you, while we all love spending time supporting our high school teams, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the team that will support and help protect you. Whether it's your business, home, rental, properties, cars, or recreational vehicles, Waddup's Insurance Agency is the local insurance pro you can count on. Call or text us at 801-683-3663 to evaluate your insurance program. At the half, Viewmont 50, Cyprus nothing. I also want to remind you, Viewmont football on the Rewind Sports Network brought to you by DC Sports Cards. Ready to level up your collection? Visit DC Sports Cards in West Bountiful. We've got weekly events, a wide selection of sports cards, memorabilia, Pokemon, Magic, The Gathering, and more. Just waiting for them to start the clock here for halftime. And then we will step aside, but we've got halftime coming up. We'll look at the Game Night Live highlight reel from last week. And then we'll come back and take a look at our players to watch. Once again, at the half, Viewmont 50, Cyprus nothing, here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
Everyone knows that having a good credit history makes it easier to save money and get approved for the things in life you need, like credit cards, auto loans, home loans, and a lot more. But here's the problem. Building your credit history takes time. That's why UCCU created Credit Builder, an innovative loan program designed to help you build your credit history and raise your credit score. Visit UCCU.com to start building or rebuilding your credit today. UCCU. Love where you bank.
Heavy duty isn't just a feature, it's a process. That's why Trailer Boss exclusively works with manufacturers as committed to the craft as we are. And that's how heavy duty happens.
Hi, I'm Chase, and this is my story.
Chase travels the country playing competitive hockey.
I can learn here. Here. I can even learn here.
Train anywhere, from the ice to the books. Utah Online School surrounds students with a team that helps them strive, grow, and compete at their highest level.
I can learn anywhere.
Built for focus, powered by support. One team, one shared goal. Visit utahonline.org today.
If you're ready to turn your passion for beauty into a career, choose the school setting the standard. At Skin Science Institute, you'll learn in a beautiful, state-of-the-art facility with more advanced treatment training than any other aesthetic school in Utah. Our industry-leading curriculum provides advanced, hands-on training with real clients using the latest technology in a clinical learning environment. Parents can feel confident in a nationally accredited program committed to student success. Skin Science Institute, where your future begins.
Nobody in Utah has more Toyota trucks than Orem Toyota. With multiple Toyota locations, we simply carry more trucks than anyone. And every single one comes with one simple promise. The price you see online is the price you pay. That's our full offering price with every dealer add-on and a $499 dock fee included. You only add tax, title, and registration. No games, no gimmicks, and no surprises. Orem Toyota, you lead the way. Shop every truck online today at oremtoyota.com.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Night Live halftime show. We hope you've enjoyed this week's game so far. You know, each week of the high school football season, our KSL sports team votes on the top 5 plays that we've seen during the week. It's a little something we call the Game Night 5. Also, our talented producers, they take some great music, they mash it up with some of the top video of the week from the high school football field. which creates the very popular Game Night Live highlight reel. We'll be bringing both of those segments to you right here during this halftime show. Then afterwards, stick around for the second half of the game, of course, and then join us back here on the KSL Sports app, the KSL app, KSLSports.com, or the KSL Sports YouTube page for our post-game show, Game Night Live, every Friday night at 10:35. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you tonight after the game.
For the rest of 2026, we won't go another weekend without football. Doesn't that sound great?
That's awesome.
It all started this week as the high school football season officially kicked off right here in Utah.
Yeah, and with that comes the beginning of another season of Game Night Live. Of course, every weekend, KSL Sports will bring you games on KSL TV 5.3, the KSL Sports app, KSLSports.com, and KSL Sports YouTube. Jared will have those games every Friday night. But also coming with every weekend edition of Game Night Live comes the Game Night Live highlight reel.
The wait is over. Through the line, midfield, he's gone!
Where life grows, home begins. Bank of Utah.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
Strong Volkswagen is setting you free from high payments and high interest rates. It's our Freedom to Drive sale. Lease a new 2026 Volkswagen Jetta S from $199 a month. Hit rates as low as 1.9% APR. Or save up to $5,000 on select new VW models. Plus, oil changes are only $59.95, and every vehicle is backed with our no-charge lifetime warranty. Only at Strong Volkswagen. Break free from high prices during our Freedom to Drive sale. Visit strongvw.com.
It's in the thrill of starting strong, making gains. It's the real connections in between. It's in the satisfaction of being on the move. That brilliant feeling of getting somewhere.
It's a busy morning in your house, but for you, it's just another day. You're the one who makes it all happen. The school runs, the practices, and don't forget the recitals. But one day, everything changed when a sudden accident left you injured with your vehicle wrecked. As Utah's original personal injury law firm, our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
Welcome back as we're about ready to get rolling here in the second half. Trevor Allen here with you. 50-0 Viewmont over Cyprus. And just to look at some of the numbers first, and then we'll take a look at our Trucordia players to watch. For Viewmont, 382 yards of total offense, 101 rushing yards on 19 carries. They also went 14 of 18 passing for 281 yards. They haven't turned over the ball. And time of possession, 13:39 for the Vikings and 10:21 for the Pirates. And then that leads us into our Trucordia players to watch as we get that up onto the screen right there. And for Viewmont, it was the offensive line. Coach said that it was the heart and soul of their team. All 5 starters are back from last year. And 2 of those kids, I found out, are committed to the Marine Corps. So they're going to go to the Marines after, he said, after this semester. Like, they're going to get ready for boot camp, and that's number 67, Bronson Tingy, and number 69, Brandon Swain, both committed to the Marine Corps. And the offensive line's holding up. Tubby, I think, has only been sacked twice, and 101 yards rushing on 19 carries. That's pretty good for an offensive line. And so that is, and then for Cyprus, Rush Langford, he's made a few catches, especially there was one on 4th down where he was able to get to the marker and pick up some plays. But for the most part, Viewmont has done a great job on defense and being able to contain Rush Langford. So there's our Trucordia players to watch. We'll go ahead and step aside, and we'll be back with second half action after this. It's halftime here on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com.
When you're the oldest personal injury firm in Utah, you get to know a few faces.
So tell me what happened.
You just came in and sideswiped me, bro.
I got hit by a drunk driver.
And it hurts worse than that time that I was dropped. Tailgate. Who would have thought?
I guess you can say we've seen everything. And I mean everything.
Juliet would never use these.
Our team at Robert J. DeBry has the experience needed to get you the compensation you deserve. Not sure you have a case? Dial the number with all the 8s.
About ready to get rolling here, second half. They actually threw a couple more minutes up on the clock. So we'll go ahead and take another step aside, and we'll be back with the second half here on KSLSports.com.
Some people are born to solve problems, to lead the charge, to build better solutions, to be the driving force behind advanced technologies, to strengthen digital defenses. They're the experts our future needs. Find your brilliance at Weber State.
Here we go, going to start the second half with our Skin Science Institute kickoff. Cyprus will get the ball to start, and it is a running clock due to the mercy rule. So in the third quarter, the clock will run on every play, even if it goes out of bounds, incomplete pass. The clock will continue to run. The only time it stops is on timeouts. And then if Cyprus doesn't get it to within 43 points, so if they end up scoring a touchdown, That would make it 43 points if they got the PAT. Then we would play the fourth quarter. But if it's a 44-point lead going into the fourth, then the game is over. And that is a new rule by the UHSAA, the NFHS, that is implemented in the state of Utah. As we redo the Skin Science Institute kickoff here for Ethan Pitt. And the second half is underway. And it goes into the back of the end zone, where Cyprus will take over at their own 20-yard line. And looking at quarterback, Sid McElrath will come back out. Cyprus had 5 turnovers. Or no, excuse me, 3 turnovers in the first half. 2 interceptions and a fumble. And the clock is already running. McElrath. He will get pushed out of bounds behind the sticks. He'll lose about 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 12. Second and 10. Play clock down to 5. McElrath drops back. Looking down the field. He'll go up in the pocket, but he's sacked. Another big play there by the defensive line for Viewmont, and that's number 50. Trey Zesire. I probably said his name wrong. I apologize to Trey. But a great sack nonetheless. And it brings up 3rd and long. 3rd and 15 to be exact. As Sid takes the snap. Goes out to Losifano. He's got some room. He's at the 20 and down inside the 25-yard line. And now it's manageable, 4th and 5. And Cyprus is going to go for it. I mean, why not? They're at the 26-yard line. Here's the snap. Looking, and he's got a man. Doesn't quite get to the sticks. Looks like he, maybe. And they're going to move the sticks. So that is a Cyprus first down, and Cody Campbell, the tight end, with the catch. He was their lone touchdown man last week against Clearfield. .940 to go, fresh set of downs for Cyprus. Outside, caught again at the sticks, at the 40. Trying to get the number on that, and that is number 1, Bryson Tippy. And that'll move the chains again, so back-to-back first downs for the Pirates. .858 and counting. McElrath looking downfield. Got a man caught at the 50. That's Rush Langford. And another first down. That's 3 passes and 3 first downs for Cyprus. And this is the most production that they've had so far. So we'll see. Cyprus coming out with a little bit of momentum here. I mean, if I'm the coaches, I'm telling them, don't look at the scoreboard. Let's just focus on one play at a time, and they're getting yardage. And Bentley low. He'll cut it up the middle. I'm guessing a lot of these guys for Viewmont, though, are their 2s or 3s on their depth chart. Because I don't see Cash Hawkins out there. I don't see Austin Cannon. Which is good experience for these guys to get varsity, experience. It's going to help down the line for Coach Jones and his program because he's got a lot of juniors. He's got a lot of seniors. McElrath on the play action, looking deep, and it's caught! Down to the 10! Rush Langford again! What a catch! What a play! As we look here on the Tab Bank replay, hit as he throws, what a play. And then he comes back, turns around, gets back on the ball. And it looks like it looks like they're putting in their starters. Coach Jones said, I've seen enough. I don't want to give Cyprus any more momentum. He calls a timeout. We're going to take it with him as he puts in his starters. We'll be back with 7:29 to go here in the third quarter.
If you're ready to turn your passion for beauty into a career, choose a school setting the standard. At Skin Science Institute, you'll learn in a beautiful, state-of-the-art facility with more advanced treatment training than any other aesthetic school in Utah. Our industry-leading curriculum provides advanced, hands-on training with real clients using the latest technology in a clinical learning environment. Parents can feel confident in a nationally accredited program committed to student success. Skin Science Institute, where your future begins.
7:29 to go. Cyprus in the red zone for the first time. We'll see if they can punch it in as Coach Jones called a timeout, put in his starters on defense. He tried to do a whole slew of subs on that last play, but then had to take a timeout so that they didn't get a penalty. So first and goal. At the 9, McElrath fade into the end zone, and they're saying incomplete. A little hand fight on the far side with Rush Langford. And it looks like Austin Cannon. It was contact on both sides. I would have done the same thing. So now it's 2nd and 9. Galrith, broken play. And he still gains yards. It looks like he gains 1 yard on 2nd down. So he'll get to the 8. Cyprus has 6 minutes and 40 seconds to punch it in, get the PAT to keep the game going. But at any point, if Viewmont scores again, and it's in the fourth quarter, the game is over. McElrath to his right, looking downfield, and he's hit as he throws. And it goes incomplete. And it looks like a Pirate is on the turf, and it was Cody Campbell, but he gets up. As they're looking over to the sideline to OC Dallas Garode for the play call. These two head coaches, Coach Jones doing a great job with this Viewmont team in his 5th season. And Coach Hardcastle in his 3rd. Fade route to Campbell in the end zone. A flag is thrown, and it's incomplete.
Penalty marker on the field.
It looks like it's going to be pass interference.
Pass interference on the Vikings.
So fresh set of downs, but it'll be half the distance. Oh, no, they're going to say fourth down. Okay. McElrath on fourth down. Looks into the end zone to rush Langford. It's caught at the 2. And that will be turnover on downs.
That's a turnover on downs for the Vikings.
We'll see what the Vikings bring out on offense, where all they have to do is run it out, and then the game will be over. Cyprus 2 yards away from punching it in. Couldn't quite get it done.
First down Vikings at the 3-yard line.
It looks like we do have a new. Nope, Tubby is in at quarterback. Oh, nope, we don't. We have a different quarterback. Number 24, Chase Christensen, the sophomore, is at quarterback. He'll hand off as they were at their own 2. Got a couple of yards on that carry. He'll try and get a number. That 33? It is Cannon Ashworth, the junior. So 2nd and 8. And Ashworth will get a couple yards there near the first down, so it's 3rd and short. 3rd and about a yard to the line of gain.
Brings up 3rd down and 1.
Christensen, play action, go to the outside, caught. 1st down and more, cuts it back inside, back outside, and he'll get tackled out of bounds near the 35-yard line. That's number 12, that's Damon Fry. Going to that youth movement, the junior getting the big chunk yardage there with 4:20 to go. Christensen in the pistol. Goes to the outside. Caught. And gets a gain of about 4. That's number 17. That's Bennett Markham, the freshman.
Gain of 4 on 1st down. We get 2nd down and 6. Ball at the 30.
Again, great experience here for this Viewmont team. The offense is rolling. Looks like Cyprus has their backups in too on defense. And brought down is number 31, Terrence Matilla. Edgar Chavez on the tackle for the Pirates. That's a surprise score right there. Mountain Ridge 21-0 over Lehigh. Our ticker brought to you by Huntsman School of Business at Utah State University. Davis handling Fremont up by 2 touchdowns. We do have a timeout called just as I put the ticker up every time. We'll take our final timeout, be back with the final 250 of this one here on KSLSports.com and the Rewind Sports Network.
You never know how life's best adventures might begin. Our closest friends can often come by surprise. Our favorite memories are shaped by the experiences we share. Our brightest moments happen when someone believes in us. See yourself in a brilliant future at Weber State.
.250 to go here in the third quarter. And unless like a pick six or something happens, mercy rule will be in effect as Christensen will run it up to the outside, trucks a man, and he's still going, and then he's pushed out of bounds. My goodness, what a play. Let's take a look at our Tab Bank replay. Comes up and just levels a guy. The sophomore quarterback and defensive back. Fresh set of downs for the Vikings as they are at the Cyprus 49-yard line. 2:30 to go and counting. Clock running. And tackled. That was a big gain there. 2:02 to go. Second and short. Hand off. Once again to Ashworth, and he'll get a fresh set of downs for the Vikings and move the sticks. Trips to the bottom of your screen. 3-by-1. One receiver to the right. Christensen, he's going to keep it on the design QB run. Getting a couple of yards on first down as we're nearing a minute to go here in this one. Under 1 minute to go. Another design QB run. That sophomore's got some wheels, I'll tell you that much. He's brought down to the 30-yard line, will gain 4 yards. Third down and short. And we'll see if they even run another play. Looks like they will not. They will not run another play. And by mercy rule, that will end the ball game. Cyprus will fall to 0-2 and will not play the fourth quarter due to the new mercy rule. Final score will be 50-0. Cyprus will fall to 0-3. They will next be in action next week at Tooele. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they will improve to 2-0. And they will be on the road at Highland. And we'll have that game for you right here on KSLSports.com with David James and Riley Jensen next Friday night. Go ahead and give out our Tab Bank helmet sticker. I'm going with Cash Hawkins. Kid was fantastic on both sides of the ball. Getting into the end zone, nearly getting into the end zone, and much, much more. So our Tab Bank helmet sticker goes to Cash Hawkins. For Quentin Psyche on the camera. For Parker and David as broadcast assistants, I'm Trevor Allen. Once again, Viewmont improves to 2-0 with a 50-0 win over the Cyprus Pirates. For our entire crew, we'll see you next week for more high school football on your exclusive postseason home for TV and streaming of high school championships in Utah, KSLSports.com. Good night.